come across as so like robotic on the I heard it's gonna get better with time. No, just like anything, practice. What is it? Perfect makes practice. This makes perfect. You don't think so? Practice doesn't make perfect? Why?
You can practice, but really, are you gonna get perfect at it?
So how do you become not perfect, but how do you become better?
This is what I say. I say if you do something consistently good and well,
yeah,
you would get the results that you're looking for.
Consistency and
good consistency, like, you know, doing what you
like a schedule.
Yeah, like a schedule and doing what you want to achieve. And how you want to achieve it.
I need to work on that. Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're gonna do I'm gonna do this video basically explaining what happened. If you follow my Instagram, then you know that a lot has been going on with my business legally. We're gonna get into that today, but actually before we start, I really wanted to take the time to really thank two people. Just My Opinions, her name is Robyn. I've been following her YouTube channel for a while. But it was just recently I hopped on her live, and then through her live I got connected with this whole community of small YouTubers who are just amazing, who are just supporting each other. So Just My Opinions, thank you so much for just introducing me to this whole nother community. And next I want to thank Life with Nia. Need to follow her, because if you have a small YouTube channel and you're connecting with her, she always has these lives where she acts as a host, connect all the small YouTubers together, and then together the YouTubers can grow together. So like, I'm just in love with that community, and I love supporting all of the small YouTubers who I've come to meet within the last day or two, and I'm really excited. And yeah, if you're a small YouTuber, please follow both of those channels and then hop on the live, and trust me, you will grow, you will double in your numbers. Seriously, trust me. Moving on, let's get into it. What we're going to talk about today is basically, if you've been following me on Instagram, then you know something crazy happened. For you who don't know, I actually launched a business back in April, right in the middle of quarantine. Like, what was I thinking? I sell leak-proof underwears for women on their periods. I'm trying to make periods like cool again, you know, not that they ever were, but I'm trying to make it a cool thing. I want to make it a conversation for women to be able to be comfortable to speak about it, and even for men too. I mean, hey, men, if it wasn't for periods, you wouldn't even be born. Actually, periods are a very important thing. So that's my passion. But regarding business, this is a channel that even men, anybody who's starting a business, I'm going to be talking about business in general, because business is business. I launched this business in April and it was amazing. Like, sales every other day. I'm not gonna say every day, but every other day I was making at least 1 or 2 sales, sometimes 3. You know, for a new business, that's kind of like unheard of. Well, I know that it's because I really I love connecting. So anybody who came on my Instagram, I follow them, I conversated with them. So I think just my Instagram mannerisms or my social media mannerisms is very good. So because of that, I think I was able to get sales. Let's fast forward to maybe 2-3 weeks later after launch. This is when the nightmare starts. So I get like my biggest sale. It's for like $100. They bought multiple products. And the one thing that I realized is we all have like a sixth sense. We all have like this gut feeling that we have. And when I got that sale, I was happy, don't get me wrong, but I had a weird thing going on. I had a weird sixth sense. Like, my gut was like, something's weird about these people, but I don't know why. So I just let it go. I packaged it, sent it off, done. A week later, I get an email from a Yahoo account of a lawyer who basically said that they're reaching out to me on behalf of their clients because I infringed on their brand. My first reaction is, why are you emailing me from a Yahoo account? Like, one, who even uses Yahoo anymore? No one.
Sorry if you use Yahoo, by the way.
I'm just saying, like, no one uses Yahoo anymore. I researched him and I found him on Google, and I called up his firm. Lo and behold, the firm has no idea what I'm talking about. So, you know, I kind of brushed him off a little bit, but something didn't sit well with me. So I actually got a lawyer to look into it for me, and it turns out this guy is real. The patent is real. They did file a trademark. So you guys know, if you've been following me, that the name that I thought of was the Proof Company, and it's like we sell leak-proof underwear, right? But their name is Proof. Like, they trademarked the word proof pertaining to underwear, leak-proof underwear, period products. So basically, I was in direct, I was pretty much infringing on them. They basically trademarked the name a year before I even had it, and I was in the middle of actually going through the process of trademarking that name. You can understand how, like, disappointed I was when I found out that I couldn't use the name that I really worked hard to think of. They weren't using the name. They did not even have a website. Nothing. They did not use the name. And what was so crazy about the whole thing was that when I went on their site, finally, they copied my logo to the T. They just changed the color. So it really hurt, you know, it really hurt that these people would pretty much be watching me grow, watching me make sales, and then when they get their stuff together, they decide, oh, it's my name, so I can just copy everything she worked hard to do. So it hurt me a lot. It really did. But what I realized through going through that whole ordeal with that company, I realized this is business, and everybody is, you know, business is not always like a nice game to play. It's hard, and it's kind of dog-eat-dog world out there when it comes to business. So I learned a lot through this process, and I wouldn't give it up. And what I really, really understood about myself through going through this was, it's not about the name, it's not about anything, it's about me. You know, the reason why people were buying was not so much the product, but it was me who they were buying from. It was my creativity that created such a buzz around this product. So I've since then trademarked, or I'm going through the trademark process now. Thankfully, I, you know, had an amazing lawyer this time that really, like, she worked for me. I actually had to hire 3 lawyers, but I'll get into that another time. But the lawyer that I use, and if you are interested in a trademark lawyer, I will recommend her. Her name is Lakanya Murray, and she also has a YouTube channel here where she gives out so much free content. Go over if you want, if you have any kind of question about trademark, you can go over to her YouTube channel. She gives out so much free information, and just tell her I sent you, okay? And basically, she is helping me with my trademark. So we're in the process. It takes a couple of months to get everything done, but it's already, like, paperwork filed. Check. So I'm really excited about that, and I was able to form my LLC. What I would suggest to people who are trying to start a business is definitely get your paperwork together, you know, because people are watching you, and they can go up and steal what you have, and what you worked so hard to do, they can steal it. That's what I learned through this. Anyway, moving forward, I'm gonna move forward with my new business, which is the same business, just with a new name. And across the bottom, you'll see my new name, which is Bamblish. What the heck is a Bamblish, right? Basically, I looked up many words, and I went through so much things, and I just didn't fall in love with any name. But then I came across the word BAM. So BAM actually means, it was like an old school word that was used for that's cool. Like, you know, and say, that's cool. It's modernly known as that's dope, you know? And I thought about that because so many people, when they bought the underwears from me, they would be like, oh my gosh, this underwear is dope. Like, that was the word that people would use over and over again when it comes to my underwear. So I was like, I want to name it something that means dope. And then Bam came around, and you know, Bamblish was born. I made it up, and I'm really excited for it. It makes me happy, it brings me joy, and I can't wait to see what this business actually becomes. It's my dream to be an entrepreneur my whole life. I was selling candy to kids in school in 6th grade. I was selling 99-cent store like earrings to teachers in 7th grade. My love for entrepreneurship just kept going and kept going and kept going. So I think it's in my blood, entrepreneurship. If you are an entrepreneur, then you know what I'm talking about. If the bug bit you, then you just can't shake the feeling of owning your own business. I really want to use YouTube as just a platform that I'm able to teach other people how to become an entrepreneur, how to start their business. And there's gonna be up and down, as you can see. Like, I pretty much just went through almost a lawsuit just now, but even through it happening, I'm so grateful for it, because with every mistake, then you learn how to do it right the next time. Then when he was inventing the light bulb, Edison failed 1,000 times, and if he would have given up after 1,000 times of failure, then we would be in the dark right now, wouldn't we? And I'm also not gonna give up on my dream of, you know, owning a business. If you guys are interested, or you have any questions about my business or anything like that, everything's gonna be down below. I used to use my personal Instagram, but I really don't use it. So what I'm gonna do is, the best way to connect with me is through Instagram, the business page. So I'll put everything in the down bar if you want to follow my business and follow my growth. If you are interested in checking out any of my products, www.bamblish.com. And yeah, check out my Instagram, and also stop by, leave me a comment, and also leave me a comment down below. Your comments are amazing. I love reading them. And anybody who leaves me a comment, I'm going to your page if you have videos, and I will check out your video too. Okay, that's what it's all about. It's about supporting each other and growing. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I hope that you guys have a good night or a good day whenever you're watching this. And yeah, tune in for my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.